What's up, guys? So today it's Sunday and we are going to go out and check out some of the most famous sites in Seoul. We're going to go look at some of the palaces.
Yeah, a couple of the royal palaces in Seoul are pretty close together. So we're going to check out Gyeongbokgung Palace and what's the other one?
Cheongbokgung?
Cheongbokgung?
Or something like that. Forgive
our
our Korean and forgive our ignorance.
We're still learning. But we're gonna go check out those palaces today and take you guys along with us. So welcome back to our channel if you have been subscribed, and welcome if you're new. Let's go. Alright, we made it out of the subway station and we're making our way to Gyeonggi-dong. Is that right? No? What is it?
Let me find it. It's not that.
Making it our way to the main palace. We'll drop it right here, what it's called. And there's tons of hanboks to rent. It turns out that the palace is closed. Today is Liberation Day here in Korea, and so it's a national holiday, but there's also like a ton of policemen everywhere, and we're not really 100% sure what's going on.
Yeah, the sign said no rallies, so I think they're trying to prevent like big time celebrations.
Yeah.
There's a bit of a wave of COVID.
Yeah.
And so I don't think they want any events that would make the wave bigger.
Right.
So it seems like they've closed this down and kind of tightly patrolled this area because it might be somewhere where a lot of celebrations would happen.
A lot of spreading, and probably be hard to track people and stuff. So we're just gonna walk around the palace and just keep looking at it, and then hopefully be able to come back another day. Can't go inside. It's still pretty impressive from the outside and the fortress walls. So. I'm not sure if we said it, but we ended up at the National Folk Museum of Korea. There's a lot of like cultural depictions, but the actual museum building itself is not open today. So we're just kind of walking around the area that we have access to. Statues of the officials in their formal attire, and these stones would guard their tombs once they had passed away. We decided to see if the other palace nearby is open. So
yeah, we got to explore quite a bit actually. There was a section that was open, so it wasn't a total bust there. And so since that little section was open, it gave us some hope that maybe we can see a little more at another time.
So we made it to Cheongbokgung Palace. We have our tickets and it's open.
Yeah, and we went ahead and got the pass that was like the price of 3 of the palaces, but it'll get you into all 5. So
Yes.
hopefully as we catch them open, we'll get to visit.
See them all?
Yeah.
Palace was constructed in 1405 as a secondary palace for the kings and queens of the Joseon dynasty, and it was one of their most loved palaces because there's actually a secret garden here on the palace grounds, and this has been declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site. All right, Caleb, what are your thoughts on the palace so far?
Very impressive. Then just to think about tools that would have been used at the time, it becomes even more impressive. The large stone, the large lumber, and then not only the massive size, but then just the tiniest details are all just like, I don't know, so intricate. So it's very impressive to see. So what do you think?
I think it is, I mean, pretty much exactly what you said. Very intricate, very detailed. Very impressed with like how they even built all this, because the stones that they use are just gigantic. And to build something like this so beautiful and detailed is just really impressive. Alright.
We took a little bit of a detour, walked around a long way, so enjoying the shade a little bit, and we have entered the secret garden now. So okay, so we did one palace today. Kind of glad the other was closed.
Yeah.
It's much more extensive than I imagined, a lot bigger.
Yeah, very spread out. Lots of little like buildings and things and like little nooks and crannies of the palace yard, I guess is what you would call it. I don't know.
Sure.
But
it was good. We had a good time.
it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Thanks for coming with us.
Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and make sure that you do what, Caleb? What do they need to do? I think there's one last thing that they need to make sure that they do.
Hit subscribe. Fluff of me getting it up. So I'm a little taller than the average Chosun Dynasty Korean, apparently.
Talk about this being a World Heritage Site.
This is a World Heritage Site.
This is all that Caleb is concerned about.
Well,
Just
you know,
the toilet.
I'm gonna go.